Hey guys, super excited. Just booked a campground at Zion National Park. And this is exciting because it's hard to get. There's actually two campgrounds at Zion National Park. There's South Campground, which I just booked, and Watchman Campground. Watchman Campground, you have to book about 6 months in advance because these places book up quick. South Campground's a little different where they only allow you to book up to 2 weeks in advance. And you better book 2 weeks in advance. So this is South Campground. There's about 120 sites. We booked site 100, which is like right about there. So that's South Campground, and then just down below it is Watchman Campground. So this is the main road into Zion. And that's so if you have the time and you're planning this trip in advance, try to book Watchman Campground 6 months in advance. But then the next option is to book the South Campground. So here's how I did. I want to show you how to do it. Okay, so just go to Google, go to recreation.gov, and then from there, go to South, just search South Campground. And you want to do this at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So pick South Campground, and then, yeah, so exactly 2 weeks in advance of your trip. So we needed to book, so today is May 5th. And we need to book 14 days in advance, May 19th, because that's when we're going to be arriving in Zion. So it was kind of like, I practiced this yesterday and the day before to make sure I was able to do it. But like, as you can see, there's nothing available. So I like to go to view by availability grid because it makes it easier to book. And then I made a recording of what I did just now. So here I'm going to play some clips of the recording. But basically, once you go to view availability grid, then you move 5 days to the future to go to the availability date. And then there's a little toggle up and down. Use that toggle to find any available campgrounds. And you want to be on your computer, 9:55, get yourself all set up and look for, those X's. The X's mean that they're going to become available at 10 a.m. So in 5 minutes, they're going to be available. So toggle it to know where all the X's are. And then right at 10 a.m., click that refresh table and keep refreshing until they pop up. Once they pop up, then try to reserve, by clicking from the 19th. And you can only reserve 4 days out. So, if you need the next day, you're going to have to hop on tomorrow morning to, book that 5th day and etc. So that's what you're going to have to do. And by doing that, I wasn't able to get the 10 a.m. slot. They filled up way too quickly. But I was able to go back at 10:15. So the carts, the shopping cart, you can only hold that spot for 15 minutes. You get a countdown timer. And for 15 minutes, if you don't book it, they redistribute to everyone else. So 10 o'clock is the time to be. And then at 10:15, that's when you want to check again. And then I guess 10:30 too. But yeah, both days that I practiced 2 days ago, I wasn't able to book at the 10 a.m. slot, but at the 10:15 slot, I was able to get it both times. So that would be my recommendation. That's how we got it today. So check again at 10:15, and every few minutes before then. Actually, Sunray was able to book another site because we had two computers out and we were doing it at the same time. And that one just popped at like 10:07 because if they abandon their cart early, like they actively exit out of their cart, it'll become available. So keep refreshing, but that 10 o'clock time and that 10:15 time, those are the best times to check. So I hope this helped, and I hope you have great adventures in Zion. Check out our videos that'll be releasing shortly. We leave in 2 days for Las Vegas, and we're doing the whole Grand Circle, visiting Grand Canyons, Bryce Canyons, Moab National Park, Mesa Verde, Canyonlands, all these great things. So if you want to see how to do it with kids, we got our 3 little ones. So check out those videos. Like, subscribe. Hope to see you later. Godspeed.